I've actually been trying to do this episode for, I don't know, a week or two now. I thought it would be fun and entertaining and interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen, so the ending to this video could be a complete dud, or it could be absolutely amazing, or it could just be meh, somewhere in there. I have no clue. You guys ever seen that TV show on A&E? It's called Storage Wars. Man, I'm like really dark here, ain't I? Which way is gonna give me some light? It's a pretty entertaining show. The first couple of seasons I was into it and I watched it, and you know, I kind of enjoyed it. Well, I know that the previous tenants, the previous homeowners who lived here were, I know that they traveled the world. I know they were an older couple, and I know that they were collectors. They collected all kind of stuff, and some of which they left behind inside the house. Now, we don't actually own the house. We are renting it, but her mother and stepfather are the ones that own the house. So when they bought it, they came in and they removed quite a few collectible items out of here that were worth quite a bit of money. So I started thinking, there's all kind of stuff out here in these sheds. In this one right here alone, just standing here, I can see a lawnmower and a weed eater. There's no telling what's in this. So I thought it would be fun today if we explored these sheds here in the backyard to just see what's inside of them. Like I said, it may be nothing and it may be something. Who knows? I just thought it would be interesting. So today, this video, that's what we're gonna do. If it's not your cup of tea, skip on past this one and come back tomorrow. If this one's not, tomorrow's probably will be. Either way, personally, I am kind of looking forward to clearing those things out and seeing what's in there. As you can tell, the sun is really beaming down right now. It is really coming down. Now, before I dig into this, I do want to say a couple of things. Things are moving right along here. If you think back to last week, I told you that I was going to, along with making these videos daily, in the background, I was going to be working on a movie, a Bama Mike movie that's coming right along. I've actually been working on thinking up the details, working on a script. I'm getting pretty close to doing principal photography on that. So that's moving right along. Hopefully it won't be but a couple of weeks and I can get that filmed and edited. Tomorrow, I do have to go to Montgomery for another doctor's appointment, which you guys know how much I love those. So that will take tomorrow out of the table to really do anything, because that's kind of an all-day affair. But essentially, like I said, things are moving right along here. So everything's looking good, and hopefully I can get these other projects wrapped up before long, because I'm anxious to get it done and just see what you guys think about my style of filmmaking. Oh, and before I get started, I also just want to mention that, you know, it's been, I don't know, almost a week since my last doctor's appointment, and without a doubt, my leg feels the absolute best today that it has in the entire week. And that's unfortunate because it's just in time for me to have to go back to the doctor tomorrow. So I think, because I know that there's a lawnmower and a weed eater over here on this side, I think we'll start here and just work our way over. This may take quite a while, so I am going to tell you up front, you know, I'll skip through some areas, I'll fast forward through some areas, because I don't want you to sit here for hours and not see anything. So pretty much I will just show you when we find something, and you know, you'll see some of us digging through stuff, whatever the case may be. But if there's nothing going on, I'm not gonna make you watch that. like I already told you, we knew that there was a weed eater and a lawnmower in there because you can see it visibly. Some old pieces of driftwood in there. I wonder how old these things are. I have no clue why anyone would have these. I'm assuming maybe he was a hunter, but some kind of bird claws in there. I don't know if they're turkey or what. Look at them spikes on there. Yeah, that's crazy. Just to give you a glimpse real quick before I get started. I mean, like I said, the sun is all kind of messed up, so it's not like the greatest lighting conditions, so it may be a little hard for you to see, but from the outset it just looks like a big pile of crap. But watching that TV show, I'm always, every time when they open the door, I look at it, and every now and then you can see a few things like a lawnmower or a weed eater, and the rest of it just looks like a big pile of crap until they find something. And that's what I'm hoping for today. Here's the lawnmower. Something tells me though, it probably hadn't ran in quite a while. There wasn't a whole lot in this side. This lawnmower and weed eater I don't know about. I've never really been wonderful at small motors. I can fix your car engine like there's, you know, pretty much no matter what it is. But small motors are a little bit different story. I could probably try to get them running myself, but we'll figure that out. We'll put some of this stuff back in, switch over to the other side now. Well, I know right off, there's at least 2 pair of aluminum crutches in there. I guess they had health problems. Enter here. Check this out. Look at this flashlight. Made in the USA. Wow. This thing is, I'm sure, way older than even I am. I'd almost guarantee it probably don't work. Even if I could get a new light bulb and some batteries, I bet it wouldn't work. I don't know. We're gonna certainly try though, because that is just awesome. Check it out. It's a clothespin, an old wooden clothespin.
Here's another one.
Incredible. Another clothespin?
Yeah, then this.
Wow.
Faucet.
Sears, Roebuck and Company. We found a few good items in this side. These things aren't any good anymore. Who knows how long they've been sitting there. I mean, these are supposed to be green beans, but look in there, this mold all in the inside. They're black beans now, not green anymore. I didn't find any big bag or big box full of money or anything like that. It's like a tension rod for a screen door. So we're gonna definitely hold on to that. There's some kind of envelope. We'll have to take and see what's inside of it. So, yeah, we got a few little neat odd and ends. I really like these old wooden clothespins. This clock I don't think is ever going to work, even though it is really old. I'm kind of excited about this flashlight though. That's really neat. So I would say today is probably a bust. I mean, we only got a couple of things that I even would remotely care about. I'm going to look and see what's in this envelope, but this really old flashlight is kind of neat to me, anyways, I think. And same thing with these old wooden clothespins. I didn't find no big bucket full of money or gold or anything like that. I do have a newfound respect for those guys that do that though. I am absolutely wore out. I'm filthy, covered in dirt and dust and sweat, and I'm wore slap out. And this probably ain't nothing compared to what those guys do. I feel like I'm thirsting to death. Man. I'm really fascinated by this. I'm really curious to know how old it is. I can't find any kind of like date stamp or anything on it. So if any of you know anything about these flashlights, maybe you know how old it might be or something like that, or maybe have a brand name somewhere where I could look this thing up, put it down in the comments below. Obviously it's pretty old because there on the button it says made in the USA, so obviously it's pretty old. The little keyring thing there on the bottom. Oh, hold on. So I wasn't even gonna do it on camera because I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think it was gonna be anything special at all. But if you remember that giant thing that I found, it's like almost looks like an envelope. You're not gonna believe what was in it. Inside of it was this folder, and it like I recognize this. This is a White Star Line logo. You know, White Star Line owned the Oh, it even said what? It even says it right there. RMS Titanic, April 11th. This is a menu. It's a menu from April the 11th, 1912 on the Titanic. Holy crap. What? Like, these can't be original. These have to be just reproductions, which means they, oh man. Binolia soap. Binolia Auto Toilet Soap. I mean, these have to be recreations. What is this? Look. Oh my goodness. We have struck an iceberg. Sinking fast. Come to our assistance. Where did they get all this from? Oh, this one says disaster. This is after the sinking. Titanic disaster. A memorial service will be held at Bittersea Town Hall. This is the advertisement for the sailing of the, oh man, to Southampton, London, Liverpool, or Glasgow. $36.25 third class rate. April 20th, 1912, the Daily Graphic, Saturday. Cost 1 penny. The ocean grave of the Titanic. Lost liners tragedy. There's Captain Smith down here at the bottom of this paper. And the bow of the Titanic. Oh, it just tore. Oh no. So I'm about 100% positive that this is just like some kind of, I don't know if it's some kind of novelty item that they bought that had this stuff in it. Oh man, like, so I wouldn't even know where to begin to go to ask somebody what this is all about. There's no way I can get in touch with the previous owners had this. I mean, there's no way they couldn't have known that they had this. Man, I just can't believe it. Well, at first I thought this was going to be a dud, but I'm actually absolutely blown away. Of course, I will find somebody who can tell me more about it, and I will keep you updated and let you know what I find out. I guess that's going to do it for this one. I will see you all again tomorrow. I'm really shocked. I really am. Thank you all. As always, if you want to help support the channel, check out the links down in the description box below. Not only is it much appreciated, but it helps keep us going. It fuels our adventures. You can also click that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and make sure you hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at RealBamaMike. Thank you all. I will see you again tomorrow. And again, as soon as I find out more about this, I will let you know as soon as I find out. Thank you all. Have a great night. Stay safe and stay healthy.